One of the most remarkable aspects of embarking on a spiritual journey is the series of profound inner and outer shifts that occur along the way. These shifts often redefine how you view yourself, your relationships, and the world around you. People on a spiritual path often experience deep transformations that are life-changing. And once you start noticing these shifts, it becomes clear that the journey is leading you toward a higher purpose. Today, we're going to explore the 10 most profound changes people go through on their spiritual journey, and how each one brings you closer to your true self. 1. A shift from external to internal fulfillment. One of the first shifts you'll likely experience is a movement away from seeking external validation and material possessions toward finding fulfillment within. As you dive deeper into your spiritual journey, you begin to realize that true happiness doesn't come from wealth, status, or success. Instead, it's something that comes from within, your own sense of peace, contentment, and connection to something greater. This shift can be challenging at first, especially in a society that often emphasizes material success. But over time, you'll find that external things hold less importance and that your inner state of being is what truly matters. You'll start prioritizing things like mindfulness, self-reflection, and emotional well-being over chasing after the next big achievement. 2. An increased sense of oneness and connection. Another profound shift is the growing sense of interconnectedness with all life. On a spiritual journey, it becomes clearer that separation is an illusion and that we are all part of a greater whole. You start to see yourself as connected, not just to other people, but to nature, animals, and the universe itself. This sense of oneness creates a deep compassion for all living things. You become more empathetic, understanding that every person's pain or joy is in some way connected to your own. This feeling of unity can also lead to a greater desire to help others, as you realize that in helping others, you're also helping yourself. 3. Letting go of ego-based desires. As your awareness deepens, you may notice that the desires and motivations that once drove you, like competition, recognition, or superiority, begin to fade away. This is because the ego, which thrives on separation and individualism, starts to lose its grip. The spiritual journey teaches that the ego isn't who you truly are. It's just a collection of thoughts and identities you've attached yourself to. Letting go of ego-based desires doesn't mean you lose your individuality. It means you start operating from a place of higher consciousness, where your actions are guided by love, compassion, and a sense of purpose, rather than self-centered goals. You become more focused on being, rather than constantly striving for something. 4. A shift in relationships. As you progress on your spiritual path, you'll likely experience a noticeable change in your relationships. Some relationships may fall away as you grow and change, while others may deepen in ways you never thought possible. This is because your vibrational energy starts to shift, and you attract people who are aligned with your new energy. You'll also notice that you begin to approach relationships differently. Instead of looking to others to complete you or fill a void, you approach relationships from a place of wholeness. You're more present, compassionate, and understanding in your interactions, which allows for more meaningful and authentic connections. 5. A stronger intuition. One of the most empowering shifts on a spiritual journey is the strengthening of your intuition. You begin to trust your inner guidance system more than external opinions or societal norms. Your intuition becomes a reliable source of wisdom that helps you navigate life's challenges and make decisions that align with your higher self. This shift often feels like a deep inner knowing, a sense that you're being guided by something beyond your logical mind. Whether it's through gut feelings, dreams, or synchronicities, Your intuition will often point you in the right direction, helping you stay aligned with your spiritual path. Number 6. Releasing the need for control. On the spiritual path, one of the most liberating shifts is letting go of the need to control everything in your life. You start to understand that while you can influence certain aspects of your journey, there are many things beyond your control. This shift involves surrendering to the flow of life and trusting that the universe has your back. Instead of resisting change or trying to force outcomes, you learn to embrace uncertainty and have faith that things are unfolding as they should. This doesn't mean you stop taking action or pursuing your goals, but you do so with a sense of ease and detachment, knowing that whatever happens is part of a greater plan. 7. Deeper inner peace and emotional resilience. As you continue on your spiritual journey, you'll likely notice a deepening sense of inner peace. While challenges and difficulties don't disappear, you develop a stronger ability to navigate them with grace and resilience. This is because you start to view life from a broader perspective, recognizing that every experience, even the difficult ones, has a purpose in your spiritual growth. You also become less reactive to external circumstances. Instead of being easily triggered by negativity or stress, you find that you're able to remain calm and centered, even in the midst of chaos. This inner peace becomes your anchor, allowing you to move through life with a greater sense of ease and acceptance. 8. A new understanding of time. On a spiritual journey, your relationship with time often shifts. Instead of constantly rushing or feeling like there's never enough time, you start to experience a greater sense of presence in each moment. You realize that time is an illusion created by the mind, and that the present moment is the only reality. This shift in perspective can be life-changing, as it allows you to slow down and savor each experience without worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. You become more mindful of how you spend your time, prioritizing activities and relationships that nourish your soul rather than drain your energy. 9. Heightened sensitivity to energy. As your spiritual awareness deepens, you may become more sensitive to the energy around you. This includes the energy of people, places, and even objects. You start to pick up on subtle vibrations and can sense when something or someone is out of alignment with your energy. This heightened sensitivity can be both a blessing and a challenge. On the one hand, it allows you to protect your energy and avoid situations or relationships that don't serve your highest good. On the other hand, it may require you to create stronger boundaries and practice self-care to avoid becoming overwhelmed by external energies. 10. A deep sense of purpose and meaning. Perhaps the most profound shift of all is the deep sense of purpose and meaning that arises as you move forward on your spiritual journey. You begin to see that your life is part of a greater tapestry, and that every experience, whether joyful or painful, has a purpose in your growth and evolution. This sense of purpose isn't necessarily tied to your career or external achievements. It's a feeling that comes from within, a knowing that you are here for a reason, and that your unique gifts and experiences are meant to be shared with the world. This realization brings a sense of fulfillment and direction that guides you throughout your life. If you're experiencing any of these shifts on your spiritual journey, let me know in the comments which ones resonate with you the most. And don't forget to subscribe for more spiritual insights that will help you continue evolving on your path. Stay connected to your true self and keep growing.